Hey everybody, Adam Savage at Propstore with Brandon.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, Brandon. MultiPass, MultiPass. That's all I want to say is MultiPass.
I'm excited that we have this one here because we've actually had it go through our hands before, but somehow we've never managed to cover it in the past, despite you being the world's biggest Fifth Element fan.
I'm a deep lover of the Fifth Element, and this is a great prop, and I know it has been through your hands, but I haven't seen it in person. It's lovely to see it up close.
So simple, but really memorable, really great. And this is the one. I mean, this is Lilu.
This is the hero.
Here, take a look.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's heavier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think there's some metal construction, and if you give a squeeze here on the yellow button,
the light goes on.
You get a little red light coming in there, which I'm not sure we ever see that in the film, but
I don't think we do. I didn't even know that this was a functional button. That's amazing. Wait a minute, and there's stuff on the back. Actually, on the back, it looks like his cigarettes almost. It's like the sign for his cigarettes.
Yeah, I guess.
But it's, dude, that's fab. I didn't know there was a back to the MultiPass. I mean, like a back graphic.
Do we never see the backside of the film?
I don't think we ever do.
All right,
This is brand new information.
Yeah. I think we've had 3 of these over the years. This is the Lilu. We had the Bruce Willis, Corbin Dallas, and we had one of the sort of more generic characters, which I don't know if that third one actually plays in the film. But these all the main 2, the Lilu and the Dallas, turned up years ago with somebody who worked on the film, and I think those are the only versions we ever had. They probably made multiples for the film, but I know this one does specifically screen match, which is really nice.
That's amazing. I'm astounded to find that all of this gray exterior seems to be made of metal. I did not
high quality builds for the Fifth
realize that. It gives it a marvelous amount of substance.
Yeah, no, it's more than just a Visa card, isn't it?
Yes.
It's hefty. It's much heftier than you would expect to be when you pick it up.
Oh man, that is so freaking cool. The thing I love most about the Fifth Element is that every part of it is different levels of world building from different cultures, right? The Flossom Paradise cruise ship is very different than the environment we found on Earth at Zorg's place. But every last detail has been thought through and lovingly refined.
Now, have you done a replica of this?
I have several replicas of this on my shelf. I have several
Any of them
parts
with the metal
pieces.
frame?
Nobody has ever gone with a metal frame. Yeah. I'm not sure that is a relatively known fact.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to see if it's at all possible to replicate. Because, I mean, to do this out of metal, I find they must have contracted like a jewelry designer.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, how is it cast metal, you think?
It could be cast metal. It could have been
just
spin
cut
cast
out of
metal. That might have been a sort of reasonable way to do it if you had access to a spin caster, which is a sort of way of getting really nice thin castings out of pewter with high fidelity. I also love noticing that the MultiPass graphic is on just a piece of card.
Yeah.
Like that's not styrene, that's like matte board practically.
Right, I see what you mean there, the paper edge on it.
And the lamination, quote unquote lamination, doesn't look any fancier than like packing tape to a certain extent.
Yeah, maybe it looked a little better when they did the film 30 years ago, or
maybe not. You know, this is totally sufficient. Dude, I cannot believe that it's made of metal. This is one of my favorite parts about doing this, is that I learned things I never would have imagined.
It's true, you know, and I think a lot of movie props, they do have a quality where they aren't what you expect them to be. When you really get into it, you unpack the interior, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. It's constantly fascinating what the non-camera side of something looks like.
It's usually worse, in my experience, but specifically because
But this is we're saying is better. We're saying
I agree.
You didn't expect the metal frame.
No, I did not expect it to feel so substantial. And the moment I picked it up, I was like, oh, this is from the future.
Yeah, right. Some things underbuilt, other things overbuilt.
This is a very rare case of a marvelously overbuilt prop.
But if they knew it was going to be a key piece in the film, it's going to be seen in close-up, some prop guy gets it, he doesn't want it to be disappointing, so he has to go to the nines on it, right?
Dude, he really did. It's gorgeous. And noticing too that the yellow button is actually a clear piece of plastic painted yellow on the back.
Oh yeah, I can see it now that you're saying that.
Yeah, that's a thing a lot of people, I'll bet, wondered about. I certainly did, about my MultiPass. This is one I have not executed because I've never seen great reference. Yeah. Now that I have the great reference, I think I may go for it.
It's not much of a button either. It's not like it snaps in or anything. It almost just feels like you're pushing that battery up against the other contact to.
It could be, or maybe they just took one of the button presses from some IC board, sort of glued it underneath.
Okay, yeah. That's something simple.
Dude, it's a beautiful piece.
We should talk about maybe the details of what is printed on the face of the card.
Dude, yeah, so this is supposed to be your driver's license, your bus pass, your credit card. So Lilu Dallas, West Park Alleys, 281, level 21, Pier, so they've gotten a whole address in New York, New York. Oh, I didn't realize this is in New York. She's 5'10", viral state is low, class HH allowance, HH. I don't know what that means. And she's got 3 credit cards here. AT&T, Visa, AT&T, Visa, and Amex.
Yeah.
And then
little product placement.
You see her in reverse, and it says something like Abe. Oh no, that's just her license number. And then there's this is sort of reminds me of European driver's licenses, where they'll have like stamps for the different vehicles you're allowed to drive, kind of thing. Dude, again, more amazing art by the art department that you'll never ever notice.
Right, so many things that get thought about that don't relate directly to the film.
I just see Lilu holding this up, going MultiPass, MultiPass, MultiPass.
So this next piece, I was very excited when it came in. I think it's a great little prop. I'm excited to see what you think of it. This is from the 3rd Men in Black film. Dude. This is the little sort of ankle holdout style blaster that Will Smith uses in the movie.
I have to say, Men in Black, while an uneven franchise, the 3rd one is my absolute favorite of all of them, has some of the most consistently beautiful props in any film franchise.
Agreed.
Especially the weapons, where they clearly let their special effects department have lots and lots of fun. This looks to be a couple of cast pieces of aluminum.
Definitely aluminum, and I think you got a little switch there on the back by the mock hammer, which will illuminate the glass barrel, which is pretty neat.
Oh man, and the glass barrel is something that's really elegant and gorgeous. We have covered some Men in Black weapons here before.
Yes,
you guys have sold.
We did a couple from 3 before. I don't think we had one of these.
No.
We had the Neuralizer. I mean, as you say, talk about a franchise that introduced just props for prop people. Like, how many prop people talk about the noisy cricket, the Neuralizer, the standard issue? You know, those sort of the big 3 props of Men in Black 1 are just absolutely unforgettable. And then, you know, I think film number 2, I don't know if I love those designs quite as much. And then 3, I feel like they were back on a track that was really a lot of fun. Both new, but also just really nice, just really nice looking material.
I agree, and I mean this feels like a piece of jewelry almost, right? Like such a bespoke, perfect piece. And this is manufactured in 2 halves. This is a really, really dense amount of manufacturing to achieve this.
Yeah, I remember these pieces were done by Studio Art and Technology, which is the manufacturing division of ISS, one of the big LA prop making companies. And the year this film came out, which I'm going to say was about 2012, they had a booth down at San Diego Comic-Con where they had a lot of the originals on display, including probably one of these.
I believe I remember that year.
You probably were looking at the same cases I was
in a costume.
Yes.
Let's just talk about the design in general. It's a little like a sort of almost like a Derringer in its size. Like they were thinking of, you know, the trigger looks oversized compared to the rest of the gun, even though it's a slightly larger size than a Derringer.
Yep. Yeah, I could see that. And overall, we're sticking with the shape of the standard issue, right? So that's what I'm taking from like the bulbous barrel. And, that I think is very much part of the standard issue. So kind of an updated, sleeker, smaller version of it.
It's so funny because like just a movie machinist loves running a polish on aluminum as a prop move. You know what I mean? And these just satisfy that at such a deep level. Oh my gosh.
I've also, one of the things that always strikes me with the Men in Black props is just their organic nature and how custom they are, right? Unlike so many props that are kind of the cannibalized, kit-bashed, hardware store style build, this is all just fabricated. Like this is straight from someone's brain to the sketch pad to the 3D printer or the mill or whatever it is that's turning out these forms. And, you know, there's probably almost no found parts on this.
I think 0 except for the nuts and bolts, right?
That's right.
It is a completely bespoke piece. And that is true of all the Men in Black weapons.
That's right, yeah. Even in that earlier era, you know, the first movie comes out in '97. We're probably before they're designing stuff on computers, but it is all just fabricated, just worked up patterns and totally custom.
Man, it is. I feel like the prop replica community has not issued enough of the Men in Black weapons to the public.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, and I'd love to see more of the props from the third film specifically, because I think they did more range in the third movie. They had a lot of different blasters.
Totally.
I remember one we had before was what they called the shotgun, was the nickname for it, kind of a larger one. Really nice piece. They made some great stuff for this movie.
This is so gorgeous, and I'll bet there's a holster out there for this that looks also amazing.
That's a good point. Yeah, I have to go look at the film. I don't remember the holster exactly, but it wouldn't surprise me.
That's the film with Josh Brolin doing Tommy Lee Jones. Oh my God, that movie made me cry. I was so shocked how much I loved that movie.
The third one was really successful, and I remember when they were shooting, I remember hearing stories that they were having problems with the script, and they may have even stopped shooting it once or twice to work on rewrites.
Wow.
And so when you hear things like that, you think, boy, this may be a bit of a mess, but it was a really strong film, big emotional ending to it, and it was good.
Completely out of the park. This is such a beautiful piece. You don't mind if I just put this in my bag?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
So the auction for all the other stuff, including this beautiful piece, is upcoming.
Yeah, very soon, August 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. Day one is going to have this lot and many other great pieces. Day one, we host live from the Peterson Automotive Museum. Days 2, 3, and 4 are online only. We've got a little section of vintage in there, about 30 or 40 lots of vintage Hollywood costumes, which is fun for us, and a big section of autographs as well. So we get a lot of people who are collecting autographs these days, a lot of questions about autographs. We have a great spread of 8x10s and posters and prop replicas and all kinds of signed pieces as well.
Amazing. Brandon, when you're doing a live auction like that, are you end up doing a lot of the emceeing duties?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
The specialist auctioneers. You know, auctioneering
right, you hire
it's
auctioneers.
a skill because you've got to be, you're working the room and you're watching your feed and you've got to understand what happens next. So you have to go to auctioneer school to be an auctioneer. You can't just walk in off the street.
Nope.
No,
all right.
no.
Brandon, thank you so much for letting me handle and touch these beautiful pieces of film history.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you enjoyed it, you might also enjoy this one.